Didn't know when I was going to get another chance to say this, but welcome back to Courtside with Ash. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are enjoying your day so far, but it's just something I have to say real quick, if y'all don't mind. Let's go! Let's go! Yes! Let's go! Let's freaking go. Welcome back to Courtside with Ash, y'all. And it feels so good to have another dub in the chat. Dubs in the chat, baby. Let's go. Yes. Okay, so first and foremost, guys, I just want to say it feels amazing to be back on the winning side of things. I had a feeling that we would turn it around, A lot of these games have been decided by 5 points or less, which has been the most frustrating thing, especially the last 5 games. I think we played Washington. We lost within 5. Not Seattle. Seattle beat us pretty good. And then we played the Valkyries twice and they beat us within 5. So a lot of these games have been really frustrating, especially with the fact that we knew that we were going into the fourth quarter with a lot of leads and we were controlling the games. We just, for whatever reason, just couldn't hold on. So it feels good to be back on top. From what I saw, we controlled the game for the majority of the game, except we kind of let our foot off the gas a little bit in the fourth quarter, but ultimately we still came out on top, which is amazing. First and foremost, I kind of want to look into the stats a little bit. So I did not watch the first part of the game live, like when it was on. So I had to go back and look at the highlights. And I did watch a little bit of the third quarter and then the whole fourth quarter. And so I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of what I saw. But overall, I'm just super proud of our team. I mean, there's not much that I have to say, but first and foremost, so I see that we won 89-78. First half, we dominated. Second half, if we're looking at the box score, they outplayed us as far as points in the third quarter and the fourth quarter. Granted, it was very close. So the third quarter, they got 21, we got 19. Fourth quarter, they got 19, we got 15. And as of late, our fourth quarters just haven't been as strong as they were to begin the season. So that's something that we have to kind of look at. And ultimately, if you look at the trend, so first quarter, literally every quarter, we got less and less points. So 29 in the first quarter, 26 in the second, 19 in the third, and 15 in the fourth. And so a lot of people and fans are, including myself, are just kind of concerned about us taking our foot off the gas. But if you look in something that I emphasized in the last video, was just the amount of minutes that our starters are playing. A lot of them are playing well over 30 minutes a game. And also we had a couple of injury scares with Reese and Ryan Howard. And so I'm just a little concerned about the amount of minutes that they're playing every night and the toll that it's taking on them and their bodies night in and night out. I'm a little concerned about that. And I think that could have a lot to do with the trend that we're seeing with us not having enough energy and legs to sustain and keep up the momentum that we had in the first quarter. And so if you look, Ryan Howard had 35 minutes, Jordan Canada had 34, Alicia Gray had 32, Andrew Reese had 30. And mind you, Andrew Reese got hurt, so she got pulled out the game in the fourth quarter. So she probably would have played a little bit more than 30 minutes in that game. Last night. So Nas Hillman played 29 minutes. I did see that our bench mostly everyone on our bench did play double-digit minutes, except for Medina Okot. She was close, but she played 9 minutes, right? And so if I'm kind of looking at the balance of the team, let's start here. I'm looking at Sika Kone. So she came in off the bench. She played 11 minutes. She played the most minutes off the bench. Mind you, Sika Kone is 6'3". So she gave us nothing, and I'm waiting for her to give us something. I'm waiting for me to see and understand what it is that she's bringing to the team and the value that she adds. I know she's tall. I know she's athletic. But when I look at the statistics, I'm a little concerned, right? So 0 points, 0 for 3 field goals, right? Mind you, I just said she's 6'3", so 0 for 3 field goals, but 0 for 3 from the 3-point line, which means all 3 of her attempts tonight came from the 3-point line. There was nothing inside, and you're 6'3", right? That's concerning to me. No foul, like no free throw shots, no rebounds, no assists, 1 turnover, no steals, no blocks, no offensive rebounds, no defensive rebounds, and 3 fouls. I think it's time to start reevaluating the Sika Kone situation. I'm not understanding. I'm not seeing it. Somebody let me know if I'm missing something, but I'm not seeing it with Sika Kone. I feel like if you get 11 minutes, you can at least get an assist, a rebound, a block, a steal, something. You have to contribute in some type of way. And tonight, there was nothing. I'm literally looking at the stats. There was nothing. And you played 11 minutes. You led the bench in minutes, actually, which is also weird to me because I feel like Okot came in and played less minutes, played 9 minutes and gave more. She gave 5 points and 6 rebounds and a steal. You know what I'm saying? So, and she played 9 minutes. So that's the part I don't understand. I don't understand how Sika Kone is warranting more minutes than Medina Okot. I just don't understand that. So we got to reevaluate that because, again, I emphasize we're going to need our bench. In order for us to be successful down the line, we're going to need our bench to be able to step up and do something. And coming in and like not adding anything, like a point, a rebound, an assist, a steal, a block, like you're adding nothing, is something to evaluate. And so moving down, like I said, Medina Okot, she came in, played 9 minutes, and she contributed something, 5 points in 9 minutes, 6 rebounds, right? I still think she should be playing more than 9 minutes. I don't understand that at all. Tahina Pau, we know what she can do. We've seen what she can do. And I think we're at our best when Tahina Pau is scoring, and doing things. And she only took 1 shot off the bench. She took 1 shot. She played 10 minutes. And she also didn't have an assist, a rebound, a steal, a block, nothing. So we're going to need more from Pau. We are 100% going to need more from Pau. She is somebody we're going to need to step up. We're going to need her to step up. Borlace came in, 4 points, 2 rebounds. She gave us a little something, so I'm not mad at that at all. Played 10 minutes. So overall, we're going to need more from our bench. And if you're going to play 10 minutes, 11 minutes, you got to have something. You got to have something to show for it. I don't care if it's a steal. I don't care if it's a block. I don't care if it's a rebound, assist. You have to have something to show for the minutes that you're playing. Something, And so that's my only thing. And so we have to find some balance with our bench. We are very top heavy. Most of our scoring and everything that happens for our team has been coming from our starters. And you can see that with the trend that's been going on as far as us just not being able to sustain that intensity. But it's because we're not balanced. We're not very balanced. Everything is very much so. We live by the starters. We die by the starters. We have to be able. The bench has to be able to come in and win some games. And they have done that. They have done that before earlier in the season. We have got to get back to getting our bench, they have just got to get more. We got to get more from them. There's no other way to say that. Also, again, another terrible shooting night from the 3. We were 23% from 3, 6 of 26. And I did realize in the fourth quarter, we were just throwing up some shots. And I think it's just from being tired. You're just throwing stuff up. You're not really, making the best decisions and plays. And so we gotta figure that out. But one of the things that I did want to point out and that I was super, super proud of is that we were 23 of 26 from the free throw line. And y'all know we have been struggling from the free throw line for like the past few games, and a lot of times we could say that has been the difference in the game. And so we shot 88% from the free throw line. So that was major for us. And we went to the line we shot 26 free throws, right? And we only missed 3. So that's huge. Another thing that I want to point out is the fact that we were being aggressive. From what I saw when I went back and looked, we got a lot of shots inside. We had a lot of layups and a lot of things that were in the paint. And I think that was super huge for us and made a big difference. We had 18 assists. We still need to cut back on our turnovers. We had 15 turnovers. Of course, you want to be sub 10, you know, but we did have 14 steals, so we made up for it with the steals. So overall, guys, I think we had a really, really good game. And I mean, just looking at the starters, they all balled out. Naz Hillman struggled, but she was a plus 11 when she was on the court. And so, yeah, overall, guys, I'm proud of us. You know, there's still some things that we can work on. Like I said, I think the main thing right now was just us continuing to figure out our bench and figuring out how to get them involved, figuring out how to get the best out of them. And so that's something we're going to have to do. We're going to have to see where Angel Reese is as far as her ankle and Ryan Howard is with her ankle, because we might be forced to have to play the bench more minutes, you know, unfortunately. But, well, not unfortunately, but I hope that Angel Reese and Ryan Howard are okay so that we can play them and our bench can still figure it out as well. But overall, like I said, I'm super excited. I'm super proud of our team. Win, lose, or draw, I'm with the dream all day, every day. But y'all, we trying to win a ship, guys. So that's where my mind is. Like, I'm not wanting us just to go to the first round and make the playoffs. We trying to win a ship. Also, congrats to Angel Reese, Ryan Howard, and Alicia Gray for making the All-Star team. I am of the belief that Jordan Canada should have also made the All-Star team. I think she's been having a phenomenal year. If you go and look at her statistics, she's top 5 in assists, top 5 in steals. I mean, I think she has been an amazing point guard, and I think she's been playing very, very well despite what everyone's been saying. You just got to go look and see what she's been doing. And tonight, 14 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, plus 10. The proof is in the pudding. And she's playing at a really, really high level. So I'm really, really proud of her as well. Overall, just proud of this team, guys. Super proud of this team. And I'm trying to figure out who the game ball is going to, guys. I don't know. This is hard. This is one of the hardest ones because I feel like all of our starters played very, very well, but I have to give the game ball to 3 people. 3 people I'm going to give the game ball to. I'm going to go first. I'm going Jordan Canada. She almost had a triple-double. Y'all heard the stats I just read out for her. 14 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists, 3 steals, 1 block. Your point guard is getting a block. I mean, just for that alone, yes, you get a game ball. I'm giving the other game ball to Alicia Gray. 22 points. 7 of 13 from the field, 7 of 7 from the free throw line. For that alone, the fact that she was struggling from the free throw line and she came back and now 100% from the free throw line tonight. Definitely giving the game ball to her. 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 1 block for her as well. The highest plus minus on the team for the Dream was Alicia Gray. So she gets a game ball. And then I got to give one to the ATL Barbie, man. Angel Reese, 18 points, right? 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Another person, 100% from the free throw line. She went and worked on that. They both worked on it, so I'm proud of them. 11 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. I mean, yeah. And Ryan Howard, she had a good game. The reason why I didn't give her the game ball is just because I want to see Ryan Howard attempt more shots inside the paint. So if you look at her field goals, she took 14 shots. 11 of them were threes. Although she made 4 of them, she only took 3 shots that were not threes. And so I would like to see Ryan Howard get to the basket a little bit more. I like to see Ryan Howard shoot a little bit more within the paint area. And so that's something I want her to work on. But overall, she had a good game too. 4 steals, 2 blocks. And so defensively, we were locked in, super locked in. And I'm super proud of our team. I'm not going to ramble anymore. We got a game tomorrow. I think we play the Tempo or the Fire. I don't know. We play somebody tomorrow. I got to go look, but overall, guys, I'm super, super proud. I'm super excited about this win. And hopefully we keep building on this win. But before I go, I do got to say this. I forgot about this. Y'all, it looks like our girl Brianna Jones is getting close to coming back. I saw a video of her practicing. They said she's practicing in full. So it seems like it's a matter of time before Brianna Jones is cleared to come back and play for the Atlanta Dream. And y'all, we need her like yesterday. So if we get her back, I think that's going to be huge for us. Because we have to remember Brianna Jones is an all-star. You know what I mean? She's not no, she's an all-star level player, right? She was an all-star for us last year along with Alicia Gray. And so getting our all-star center back in the lineup is going to make a world of difference for our team. And I think it's going to help with our rotations a little bit. I think Nas will be able to come back off the bench. And I think she plays better off the bench. And we still got to figure out a little bit more, like I said, of our bench and stuff like that. But overall, I'm excited for Brianna Jones to be coming back. And y'all let me know what y'all think. Who gets the game ball in y'all's opinion? I'm excited about this win. I thought this was a really dominant performance. Although we let up a little bit, I thought we pretty much dominated the entire game, as we should have. And yeah, that's just where we at with it. So until next time, I hope you guys have an amazing Friday, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.